very.
I lost you for a second.
Okay.
So
We are going to. Can you hear me now? Hello.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Thank you.
We are going to have.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. We are going to have the revenue margin, profit margin from two revenue. One is from product itself, and second is from shipping. I'm going to explain to you the first one, which is from the product. The product. From in the pitch deck, we have an explanation there. Let's say a product selling in a supermarket for $1, we are getting 15% discount from supermarket. That means that our cost is 85 cents, and then from that $1, we are going to mark up 25%, which is that dollar product. We're going to sell it for $1.25. So that means that $1.25 minus 85 cents, we have a profit margin of 40 cents. 40 cents divided by 1.25, our net margin will be not net margin. Our gross margin will be 32%. That is how we make money from the product. Now, the second thing is the most interesting is where everybody losing money, burning money like crazy is from the shipping. But our model, we make money on the shipping. We make a lot of money from the shipping. This is how. If you go to the normal online grocery store like eFood Depot last time I ran, or right now the one of the famous one, which is run by the Chinese guy, they are doing a so-called a consolidation shipping. So that means that you buy soya sauce, you buy flour, we buy candy, everything they put in one bag and then they ship it to you. That model was used by eFoodDepot.com. That is why we lose so much money, because we do not have control over the profit margin. Because when you ship a package from California to New York to San Francisco, basically every packages is a unique to itself, because there's no two packages can be the same. Even though they're buying the same product, but somebody living in California, somebody living in New York, the shipping cost is going to be vary. And not counting that FedEx is going to charge the ruler service charge, fuel surcharge, all kind of charges that they're going to plug into the bill. When we create the label from FedEx and it says, oh, the cost is $18, when you come back to you, when the bill comes 7 days later, the bill will be totally different. So you do not have a control towards what are you going to make when you ship the product. But in our case, in Orange Grocer, we have a full control before we even sell the product, because we are using one product, one shipping method like Amazon. So when they buy a bottle of soya sauce, they will pay one shipping fee. This is how our model will be able to work. So for example, one bag of candy, let's say cost $1, they're going to pay $9.99 for the shipping. By the way, our shipping rate start from $9.99. So from that $9.99, depending on who you talk with, if you talk with Asian people, older generation, they will say, I'm not going to spend $10 for the shipping. That's why we are targeting the Gen Z, Gen X generation, where they have this disposable income. They don't care about the money. They will spend the money regardless of what happened, because they like the product. So we charge $9.99. Our cost, because we have a special rates from a post office and FedEx, our cost for one to ship one bottle of soya sauce is only $8.20. So we have a profit margin from that shipping alone. It's $1.80. Isn't it beautiful? We make $1.80. That's 18% margin from the shipping alone. Now, if we're going to sell like then let's say one soya sauce, 3 soya sauce, we call it unit. 1 unit, 3 units, 6 units. When you come to 3 units, then we immediately is going to ship from envelope. Then we can ship. We have to ship it using the so-called medium box, or using a FedEx. Then if you go to the post office, it's going to cost anybody $17. But if you buy, I have a special on third party buying the stamp, the postage from third party stamp. It's called XPX. My rates, if it shipped inside the California, is only $8 something, which is people paying for $17, and it shipped to the furthest state, the furthest distance is only $13.29. So every packages we make money. using that money, we are going to allocate that money to pay our freelancer as good as we can.
Freelancers,
Yeah, freelancers as good as we can. This is how we make the money. Then for sure the next question people are going to ask, are you going to be very competitive comparing to other people as far as the price? Based on my understanding, what I have seen, my past data, my past record on people buying, if you are millennial, Gen Z, Gen X, whatever they call it, they pay. I have all the data to prove it. They will pay as long as they want to. They want the product. They will pay. So based on what I have been doing now using Orange Grocer, I want to scale up and make it as big as possible using this model. So this model is a running model already. Yep.
Okay. No, I think, look, I think you have all the points. And again, I'm asking this question to understand the business better.
Yes,
so
of
that
course.
I can give you a little bit more insight in how, you might consider improving your pitch deck. So I think there's a lot that you said here in terms of the opportunity of the business that's now coming through in the pitch deck from my perspective. So what I would do is I would reflect on the discussion we just had. I'll read your pitch deck and then I will send you sort of some bullet points in terms of some suggestions that you can look at, to improve your pitch deck. And then if you want, we can have another call again.
Oh yeah, sure, definitely.
To discuss those points.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Let me reflect, and then for the next conversation.
Okay. Sure. Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, I want to add one more thing. To scale the business, my plan is to use 50% of the profit margin from the product selling, 50% going to the advertising or marketing campaign.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think that was going to be one of my last, and you're going to see why when we first started the conversation I said you have a big vision and then you need to start with a segment that you understand, because part of it's hard to advertise and go after everybody when you're first starting the business. It's easier to say I'm going to use my advertising dollars to go after Gen Z, Gen X, or Asian. And I think a lot of these Gen Z, Gen X, Asian will tend to be educated, financially well off, blah, blah, blah. Like, it fits your story quite well in phase one of scaling your business, right? So to the extent that story and you have the data on the sort of things that these guys like to buy, the sort of, channels or things that they read or places that they like to go or universities or whatever it is, I think you need to think about how and where are you going to spend those marketing dollars, right?
Right.
And when you're starting, if we can say, well, initially in phase one, marketing dollars will be spent going after Gen X, Gen Z, Asian type, affluent, whatever, in this channel, like, I don't know what you're going to do. I think you have something, you're going to do events, but you're going to do some of those events where do these Asian, Gen Z, Gen X people go, right?
Right.
I think we need that. And so that's kind of part of your play. It could be interesting Asian groups on Facebook, because I think you do that. It could be anywhere, but I think that's going to be part of the execution piece of the plan. I think you have the data, you have the thoughts. We just need to bring it all together.
Right. So as far as the to recognize the Gen Z and Gen Y generation, obviously that we will spend more money and effort into social media platform, and we also know that Facebook, for example, is not the best thing to hit on this generation. They are more on the Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, those kind of platform. And to make ourselves well known to this generation, we want to be position ourselves like a Red Bull advertising. Red Bull advertising basically anything got to do with sport, because 84% of the profit margin they spend it on advertising. So I want to position Orange Grocer that if let's say any school, any university have an event, hey guys, you guys welcome, ask fund from us, we sponsor you, but put our name up there. I want to have that kind of impact to
I think that's cool.
Yeah, to the university. We are going to.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty powerful. Yeah, if you align the targeting channels, the demographics, and some of the events that are happening in the community, and the brand is actually positioned as a brand that's obviously involved in the community, etc. And I think that would be really, really good.
Yeah.
So I think you've mentioned a lot of really good points.
Yeah. We want this generation to love us, fall in love with us, that they are blinded, that they cannot go anywhere else to shop except Orange Grocer. We really make them, they will not think of anything else because we support them. Once we all are students, if some companies support us, we feel so thankful. We feel so grateful, even though for a small little of money. So we want to, in turns, we want to support them if that company products align with what we need. But of course, if they sponsor us from some industry that we don't need it, there's nothing we can do. But online grocery, you can get snacks, you can get drinks. Buy from us. We help you. Please help us out. The kind of approach that we want. Yes. So yeah.
No, all clear. I think this has been a very, very good call.
Thank you.
Understanding the model. So, and what's good here is, I mean, you have the experience. You're a repeat entrepreneur, and I think that's the secret weapon here. Because when investors are going to look at your background and your track record and what you've done in the past, and this opportunity, it's a match. It's not like someone who's never done this business, went in and read a bunch of papers, and then suddenly want to build this business. And I think this is a completely different story from an investor perspective. So we just need to, we'll refine the pitch deck to reflect that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sounds exciting.
Thank you.
It's exciting.
So as far as the business model, how, if you might rate it from 1 to 10, how powerful is this idea?
Yeah, so I gotta do my own thinking and kind of reflect on where this is happening. But I think it's actually it could be a 7 or 8 though, Richard. I think there's a couple of things I need to get comfortable with, because in some way what I like with this model is it's a pure technology platform play, right?
Right.
And the opportunity is huge, because think about all these supermarkets that you can bring onto your platform.
Right.
And as long as you can give them enough value, if they come onto your platform, you continue to increase your SKUs, right?
Right.
It's infinite how many SKUs you can get on this platform if you get it right.
Infinite, yes.
I think for me the challenge is not, in your experience, is actually not so much on it's really about the execution. So the second piece around how do you create efficiency by finding the product really quickly? How do you build basically a group of freelancers across the country
Right.
You'll now what we need to get comfortable with is actually the demand side of the marketplace. Like, how you're gonna get to these customers, and can you prove that you can get to this customer cheaply, right? That's question number one.
Uh-huh.
And for me, the other question is, can you get the freelancer to maintain, high quality service level? As in, like, if they go and buy the thing and then they ship it the next day, and it doesn't take 2 or 3 days, and your quality of your service is actually quite good because you're selling convenience.
Right.
But if people take too long on the freelance, because that's the part that I'm not, it's not easy to control, right? Because these guys are freelancers, they do their own thing. So
Right.
what are the incentives for these freelancers to maintain the quality of service, for Orange Grocer? So that piece of the model, I'm not yet clear in terms of like the ability to control the standards of quality and service. I think I need to get comfortable there. And then how do you get to Gen X and Gen Z, right? So in a way that's not too expensive, so you don't burn a lot of marketing dollars, to try to get to scale. So those are the things in my head, but otherwise I think it's a very solid idea in my view.
Thank you. So just to add into one of the things, some people are asking, let's say you have 2 million products. How are you going to be able to know? How are you going to be able to know what product that people want? Because you're going to confuse people. Walk into such a big platform, and you just give them a product that they might not know, that they might not want to buy. So to answer that question, we are going to use the AI to using the analytical concept to pinpoint this customer what they want based on their past history, or based on, we might need them to answer a few questions, maybe like the ethnicity, what they likes, and whatever, what they have been buying, what they have been clicking. We going to study them one by one.
Okay.
Yeah, and one last thing is, every 5,000 product will be controlled by 2 MC. I call it MC, is a master cluster. Every 5,000 product, it will be handled by 2 master cluster. This master cluster is the one that basically, from, let's say we have 1 million product, there's no way for us to control that. So we will put a 2 person. All these people will not be in the United States. It can be in Malaysia, Indonesia, or Philippines, to help to maintain, to organize, or whatever you want to call it, for every 5,000 items. Yeah, so that is the additional from to manage the sites.
Okay. But I think a question around because think about the initial product that you would, because I say you mentioned you have data on Gen Z and Gen X, and you have data on the sort of things that they buy, right?
Right.
So I think for me, in terms of the phase 1, you need to be clear what are the first few products that actually you will want to put on the platform to start with, and make sure that you start to get customers to come and buy. I think that's the demand side. Like, that's what I'm saying. You have 9 supermarkets, market already on the platform. We need to see the connection to the demand side, right? So meaning like, starting to get some Gen Z to try to buy, so you can start to get your AI to start to, collect the data on what, people are actually buying.
Right.
So I think that to me is the other piece of the equation here that you need to start to solve.
As far as the Gen Z, two market that we already see that is a very appeal to those generation are the Japanese and the Korean, because of the Korean drama and Korean influence in the pop culture. So the 2 main market that we're going to tap in from the day one, it's a Korean products and Japanese products.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a lot of influence towards those younger generation people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So look, I think there's enough here for our next
Yes, yes. I hardly use any money because I I control it in such a way. We do not have any expenses except the server to build the platform, initial money, and then AWS hosting. That's pretty much it for now.
That's good. Yeah, I think it's better to keep the burn rate low, and then try to get as many supermarket as you can, and then we need to. I think at some point you need to connect to start to connect the customers, etc. So we can test. Okay, freelancer goes to that shop, buys a product, ship it, etc. I think I don't know if you've done that already, but it'll be good to get at least that part of the model to work.
That part I have not tested yet, but I met couple of the Instacart guys that because I spend a lot of time in the supermarket, so I meet these people. So I ask them, I show them what we have compared to what Instacart has. They love the idea where they can pinpoint the item directly. Most of them, the feedback from them is like, oh man, we waste a lot of money looking for an item that we're not familiar with. Well, very understand, because if I'm Indonesian, you ask me to go in a Philippine supermarket, I don't understand their product too. That is very very obvious. If let's say a white guy going to the Japanese supermarket, which is happen, they're just going around. They have no clue what is flour, what is candy, what is kind of like you will be blown away with the story from the store. They said at the end of the day, they are just wasting our time and keep asking the manager or hey, where to get this product, where to get that product. So we solved that problem.
That's so true.
We solved that problem.
Can I? In that case, can I just ask you quickly? Because I think the way you're solving this is through the indexing, right?
Indexing.
That's actually very powerful. Yeah. But how easy is it to do indexing? Is it just like manual labor, people going in, or are you using some kind of technology to do it really, really fast?
At this point, well, thing has been improved a lot. So for example, I give an example. I go to the supermarket, I go and take picture, I'll buy I will show you how I'm doing it. I even have the video on how to do it to give it to the new guy, whoever that going to do the next, to help me to do indexing. So we go to the supermarket, we take the product from the it section, aisle, and then section, and then we take the product, one image of the product and also the price of the product. So we save it.
Do you need the barcode?
Okay. The barcode is not in the beginning, because that is going to be there's a third step, because I try to save some costs in doing it. So I only take two pictures. One the product image, and the second one it's the price. By doing that, then after that I save it. Of course, I use the phone, and then I save it in the Google Drive, and then after that I send it to international to Indonesia or Malaysia to edit the product to make it good. That was like about before the pandemic. Now there's a new technology that you can batch, put 50 products, and using this app is called Pixel Cut, and immediately it will clean up the background 50 product in probably less than 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's to clean, and then the data entry, the product acquisition, it's going to be cost about $15, 15 cents per item in the US, and then for the international people to do the data entry into the system, I calculate about 8 cents. Just make it round it up to 10 cents, let's say. So one product will cost us about 25 cents to index from the supermarket to our platform.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's clear. Just a quick question for you, and I don't know because I think you're in tech. So, is it possible to use so if you took a video or a picture, and use like machine vision or AI to kind of like read all those things and then the price and then just do it faster for you and then like extract the information and put it in a database or a table for you? Is that not possible in these days and age?
That is a very, very good suggestion. I think there might be something already out there. I will do
what
some.
I'm trying to get, right? If you can do indexing faster, you go into a shop, boom, like you have a good tech, you can scale that, and it's a data play.
Yes.
Once you have this data, no one can take it away from you, and actually these people will have to work with you because it's like, oh my goodness, like we can do it faster. Immediately you come to us, we onboard you, we have all your shop already mapped up, and we can drive sales. So it's worth looking. I don't know because I haven't done the homework to kind of check it, but I've been looking at other things where we're using machine vision, AI and basic computer vision to try to extract information really, really quickly. This is not a very difficult problem, I think.
No, yeah.
They might not get the logo, but you need the name of the product and you need the price. You're only getting 2 pieces of information, which is words. So they should potentially be able to extract this for you, and then kind of in combination of that with the humans, maybe it could go faster. So worth checking.
Yes. That is a very, very good suggestion. I definitely would love to have that things because it will speed up that beside the money and also the time to index the supermarket. Because I also have a plan. A supermarket might change the location of each item now and then. You know, they move the things around, and it's going to help having a difficulties for the people to doing the picking and to pick up the product, to buy the product. So I come up with an idea that a very simple manual way of doing it, to mount a stick in with the wheels, like when you go to the hospital, like the IV sticks with the wheels, and then mounted 8 iPhone camera, and then just push that things go around the aisle by aisle and capturing the images. And from that images, we send it to our overseas data analysis people, and try to check the product, whether that the location still there or something like that. I was thinking to do that also. And about the barcode, and about the picture and everything, I put that a lot in consideration, because yes, we need the barcode. So in the beginning, I was thinking like this: once to make the process faster, I don't take the barcode, I don't enter the barcode. I take the product, I capture the price, and that's it. So when people already buy the product the first time, right, we will immediately tell the packer to take a nice picture of the product and the barcode. Then of course we're going to reward them maybe 10 cents or something like that for them to take each picture. Upload it to the system, then the system automatically using the technology capture the UPC and enter it into the our system automatically.
I think that's a smart idea, Rishi. So they need incentive, but actually, because I was talking to a startup, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago in Scandinavia, and they were using basically the people buying the product to scan the receipt. And so it's a similar kind of thing. I think in India, in Singapore, someone was doing that, right? You can collect the data by having people just scan their own receipts. So it's similar. If I have a packer who's going to put a thing, they can take a picture of your barcode. As long as your app is set up where they can capture that information, you can link it.
Yep.
Then you use these people who work for you to collect the data over time. It's actually an interesting idea.
Exactly, because I was thinking like this. Okay, it's about the essence of the time and the capital. If I want to take picture, it already cost me 15 cents. If I would like to ask them to take another extra picture, might cost me maybe 5 cents. But 5 cents is not big deal. But if a 5 times a million, that's quite a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. I don't want to spend. I don't want to spend that money. Yeah. Because not all the people that we're going to index is going to sell. Why we want to invest in something that we're not guaranteed selling. So I would like to have. I make sure I make that money already, then I invest in that product.
Yeah, I think that's a smart move. And then you can use the people already in your system to help you get the data.
Exactly.
So I think it's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, and
I've seen that for other things. So like
Yeah.
receipts and things like that. Actually, Google bought a company, I think in the UK, that was doing that. They were just using people to collect the receipts because essentially, when people buy things, like people like, Google didn't have access to the actual information on the receipt, and they wanted to build the data, the granular data in terms of people, what people are actually buying.
Yeah.
Even credit cards don't know, right? They know that you went to the grocery, whatever.
Right.
They know that you spent $100, but they don't know what's on the receipts.
Right.
So
Right.
there are startups that are actually taking picture of receipt, collecting data.
Yeah.
You bought Coke. Here's how many Cokes people are buying in that shop, and that those kind of data play are so powerful.
Yes.
When you embed it in your models, it's good.
Yes, because at the end of the day, OG is an online grocery platform. We are the data company, we are technology company, not a grocery company. So the picture that we are taking from supermarket, because those freelancers that who go into supermarket, take a picture, they want to make as much money as possible. That's why we don't want to pay them by hour, because nobody's going to watch them. So we want to pay them with every item they take. Then we pay them accordingly.
Yeah, by transaction.
By transaction, yeah. Because our business model in the Orange Grocer, nobody going to get paid amount of the work, except of course the IT or something. All the freelancer, all the data entry, everybody will be paid according to their performance. Because we don't want to be there to keep watching. Hey, do your work. They're not professional, because if they're not professional, we have to install somebody to keep watching on them, to babysit them. We don't have time for that. So that's why the picture that we have from the supermarket may not be good in the beginning. I think it's acceptable, but once we already get that product, we make money out of that product, we will invest in that product by taking the good picture, by taking the barcode, by taking a certain different angle from the picture, and we pay our packer to do that. So an extra income for them. They are happy. Our quality is getting better. We are getting better by day. So it's a win-win situation.
And then it's good, right? For one SKU, once you take that picture, you have the barcode. You only do it once, by the way. You don't need to do it again. Right?
Yes.
If I buy the same product, no need. I already have the information in the database.
Right.
Think about it.
Right.
Yeah. Even if you have 1 million SKU, we would only do it once.
Exactly.
After that, we don't need to do it.
You don't need to do that anymore. Yes. Or sometimes you can even get it from Google. I learned all this from I learned it the hard way, because last time when I created eFood Depot, I spent too much time in doing the data collecting. I took the picture, I do the picture with a supplement image, let's say drinks. Okay, I put it in a cup, I put nice cup by itself, I use a nice camera. At the end, before I start running the product, I'm already exhausting with my capital. That's not good. I put in the nutrition fact, I put in the barcode, I put in everything. But after that, I think I'm stupid. I was stupid doing that. I have to do it much efficient.
Yeah, and you're right? There might actually be, and now that I think about it, we look at like brands and things like that. I think there were companies, I need to go and look at it, but there are companies that are already collecting information on a bunch of these SKUs. So I think it could be your developer potentially having access to a database and matching with your product, and some of that information will come to you. So there's different ways for you to try to get to the answer.
Yes.
You just need to be smart about it.
Right.
If someone has already done the work and you can have access to the data in a way that's relatively cheap, then why do the work? Why even pay people to do it if you can just get it from another database and then you're done?
Actually, we with our IT, we are implementing a new way of collecting the data, which is using a simple programming code. We are crawling Instacart website to get the product into our system.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's kind of the way to do it smart. I'm gonna try to think about the one of the companies that was they were collecting. I think I'm come across companies that are doing branding, and then they collect data and pictures and things. Anyway, I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
So combination, if it's like super niche product where people, it's not in any database, then yeah, your freelancer can get you the information when someone bought it. But if you can also get part of the data from somewhere else without paying people, even better.
Yes, because we want the result quantum leaps, keep getting more and more and at the faster rates. If it's possible without spending any money, that's right. Because like I said, I learned from my mistake from my previous business. So I tend to not to repeat and try to be spend money. Yes, we have to spend money, but if it's not necessary, why spend it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, look, it's been a really, really good conversation. So let me reflect on this, and then we'll come back, and then let's have another call.
Sure.
To discuss. I know you with the family, you guys are driving. So
Don't worry.
Enjoy your time in San Diego.
Yeah.
Look forward to speaking again.
Yeah, we got here. I parked on the side, roadside, and because just now I missed my exit, but it's okay. It's been fun talking to you. Yeah. Thank you for your time, and say hi.
Thanks for making time.
Yeah,
out. So,
thank you. Say hi to Jelly Lee for me.
I will do
Yeah.
that.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
care.
bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.